Well, every major project you do hits a point where things just got serious, and on this build, things just got serious. Alrighty here. So what I'm doing here, pulling all the wiring harness out of the box, minus some of these tucked in pieces. This is where all my main wiring is going to come in, so I'm trying to separate out as many of these leads as I can, leave the length down here at about the bottom, so maybe I can reuse some of this stuff that's a little harder to run. The main wiring was in the way of where I want to run things, so the whole harness has got to come out. The original wiring harness for the box is officially out. Probably seen by the thumbnail, it was a mess of wires. So now the real fun starts, tracking everything down. So thought I'd show you a little tool right here. It's a lifesaver when it comes to it. This is a power probe. They make an official one. This is a cheap knockoff, got on Amazon, link in description. What this allows you to do is probe wires like you would with a test light. Except this has a 20-foot lead that hooks to the battery. Got a button here on the front that you can send power or ground with. So say you're tracing a light wire, you can probe it, send power to it, the light lights up, you know you got power. Has a circuit breaker built in, so if you messed up, it will just flip the breaker, takes a second to reset itself, and go back to testing. Been tracking wires already? Going to be a lifesaver. So now you'll see on the other side, I got a big bunch of bare wires. I left these long enough to leave me some areas to hook onto, but I see here on the other side, the scene lights have a yellow wire running to them. So let's see if this works. Powered up, touch it to the probe. Now some of the wires, like these up here, I did leave in. I left long tails out of the harness. These are kind of tucked in nicely and run all the way around the passenger side of the ambulance. So that will be wire I don't have to run and tuck in. I should be able to tap in on the leads I left on the other side. So in the process of dismantling all this, I kind of traced where things were going. Notice this plug here had the right wire colors and headed towards the tail lights. One of the things of pulling the box wiring out was I lost all of my rear end lights. So no tail lights, no reverse lights, brake lights, stuff that's kind of important. So typical trailer wiring, yellow wire is usually your left turn. Track it down to here. You send power to the probe and you'll see that is taillight wire. Simple as that. Brown wires, kind of see there light up a little bit. That's the taillight wire. I've already traced the ones to the front, so now it's as simple as splicing into that wire, running a new wire back, teeing into these, and I have functioning taillights again. So that's where we're at currently. If you'd like to see a little more in-detail video on the thought process on this and tracing some wires and stuff, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see if I can make that happen. It's a lot of work filming and tracing wires in a confined space, but I'll see what I can do. Once we get everything stripped out, figuring out the wiring starts, and that's a little more involved because before you can really insulate and stuff, you need to have all your wiring ran, and you need to know where every outlet, every plug, every switch, every light, everything in the build is going to be, plus some spares just in case. So the solar will be coming up soon. Much as I can get done, a little bit at a time as money allows, so I will get back at it. If you enjoy this stuff, and I mean, who doesn't? I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, and it will make you 10 times more attractive every Thursday on every other leap year. Can't beat that. See you next time.